I know you can't see it, but I've got a pink sky over there. You might be able to see it lit up in between that cap there, but it's definitely pink. I'm going to show you the colour pink in a minute. And it's light over there. It shouldn't be light, but it's definitely pink. Right. Also, there's something in my trees. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you see that there? You see it? What's it? What's that? Can't tell you. Right. That's the colour that sky was. Yeah, that's the colour the sky was. And I've been seeing that for a few nights actually. That same colour and the lightness over there in the east. Also the other night I was lying in bed with the curtains open. And I could have sworn I seen like a flash or something, because my room sort of like lit up, or just outside on the balcony lit up. There's like a, I don't know, like a flare or something, I don't know. Anyway, rods and cones. I found something. Remember that video I made about rods and cones? Rods and cones is what your eye's made up of. Rods and cones. So is your pineal gland, which is a size of a grain of rice, and it's made up of rods and cones. I'll show you. Rods and cones. Okay? It actually says cones and rods. And then we had the Egyptian hieroglyph. Remember I said these are rods and cones? They look like eagle's wings, yeah. Look, it's got a conical hat on there, look. Look at that. Yeah, the rods and cones. That's what I say, because it's the same as that there. Yeah, eagle's wings. Rods and cones. You see? Yeah, Sean Holmbury, but he didn't quite understand where it was coming from, which is fine. But I found something else. Check that out. Come on, come into view. Please. Why is it doing that before? We didn't do it before. Right, basically in the square there is the temple, the pyramid that's on the dollar bill with the all-seeing eye at the top. And underneath that text there it says Isis, Iris, pupil, rods and cones. Rods and cones, please, come on. It's not letting you see it. That's what it says anyway. Masonic symbolism. Okay, so that's all the descriptions of that pyramid. Is the all-seeing eye, which is written in blue, and it says Isis, Iris, pupil, rods and cones, Masonic symbolism. You tie that in with that, rods and cones, and with that, rods and cones, and boom, there you have it. Anyway, I found something else, like you do. This is interesting. At least I thought it was anyway. And it's to do with the fact that this person is saying that, and it's on the channel that I asked Briggsy to send me. He'll know what I'm on about. And interestingly enough, when he sent it and I clicked on the link, I'd actually watched this guy about 3 weeks ago, probably the same time as Briggsy found him. And I thought, oh, I'll go back to that, and I forgot all about it. Anyway, he postulates that Saturn and Jupiter is actually Zeus and Athena. Well, actually, it doesn't say that. Well, it kind of does. But there's a picture on here, look. This is off his channel. Saturn, Jupiter, Zeus, Athena. So, I thought, oh yeah. Because me and Zeus, we've got a bit of a relationship going on. And my subscribers will testify to that. Because we've been down the Zeus and Athena rabbit hole, I tell you, like nobody. Because we keep seeing them everywhere. And then I found this text Let me find the guy who wrote it first. The Warring Goddess Athena by David Talbot. And then I thought, oh yeah. And then it's connected to Ra. Yeah. So widespread identity of Venus as the eye is surely the key to understanding why the Egyptian goddesses Isis, Hathor, Sekhmet and others, commonly identified with the Mediterranean, Astarte / Aphrodite / Venus, were invoked throughout ancient Egypt as the eye of Ra. Astarte, Aphrodite, Venus were invoked throughout ancient Egypt as the eye of Ra. More specifically, as I have noted elsewhere, the Egyptian language implies a smaller orb appearing squarely in the centre of the larger sphere. The text described the eye shining, with splendours on the forehead of Ra. The splendours of the eye must be understood in substantive terms, as the streamers radiating from the central orb. See #4 above. It is also worth noting that the respected Egyptologist Rudolf Anthes investigated the Egyptian eye motif in great detail, concluding that the eye goddess was the planet Venus. Of course, he drew this conclusion without the benefit of the global comparative analysis, which secures the case beyond any reasonable doubt. Immanuel Velikovsky, in identifying Athena and Venus, never discussed the eye motif, but the very presence of such an unusual theme as Sats to Venus can hardly be ignored. I could go on, there's loads of it. Unbelievable. And also, there's another bit in there which is quite interesting. No, I can't read it all. But that'll do for now. But my subscribers, 2 of them especially, will know. Because we've seen an image of Zeus and Athena in a picture from a rapper, I say a rapper, and someone called Olive Tree in America. Curious character. Anyway, I went to his community. He's got millions of followers, subscribers. And I went to his community page and I found this picture. And I don't know why, I sent it to my friend. There's just something about it. And he turned it upside down. And he's seen these gods in it. Anyway, we sent it around to another friend and we all drew a picture of what we could see in the picture, without even discussing what we could see, kind of. I drew Zeus, and my friend drew Athena, or drew Athena, and the other one kind of like drew Zeus as well. And we're like, what? And I've sent this picture to at least about another 2 or 3 people, and not one of them's got back to me because you can't see it. And I've read a bit more about Zeus and Athena. Apparently, because they're close now, because I've shown you the other night. Remember I said they were close in the sky? Saturn and Jupiter, right close, really close. So it's Athena and Zeus, basically. You know, I could go in a bit more Greek mythology, but I'll just leave it there. But very interesting. Oh! Did I show you the telephone box? Because I've made this video twice. I went onto Google to find a song, which I'm going to sing for you now. Only one verse. But it's not this song that you're looking at, by the way. But what is the telephone box doing? There. I go out on Google, I pressed chords for whatever, and there's a telephone box there. Now, if anyone knows my channel, they'll know what a telephone box is. It's a Faraday cage. Just like the DeLorean in Back to the Future. When the clock strikes this time and the lightning comes and it hits the car and we go back to the future. That's a Faraday cage as well. And so's a Doctor Who TARDIS. Is an old English telephone box. And there you have it on Google. Today, on 9/11/2020. So they know something we don't. Well, obviously they do. But very curious that they've stuck a telephone box on there, which is a Faraday cage. Back to the Future, you can time travel in it. I've already been through that, and it's 9/11. What can I say? Peace out. Oh yeah, the song. I was looking for the chords, and my Wi-Fi was playing up, so I thought, you know what? I'll just try and do it myself. So I've only got the first little bit. Here we go. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Oh yeah, that's the song for 2020, 9/11. Boom. Love you guys. Peace out.